Hi everybody, this is Pedro back with another Selena video. This time unboxing some of the Funko Pops that just arrived at my doorstep. I haven't seen what's in the box, but I wanted to share it with you, so come join me, won't you? So before we get started, do all those things that YouTubers ask you to do, which is subscribe and put the bell button and all of those things. I'm not really a YouTuber. I just love Selena very much. And this is my opportunity to be able to share with everybody. So please do that and, give me some love in the comments. Come on. Or, disagree with me, whatever. But, all of that helps. Okay, so I have this box that arrived at my doorstep, and I was not able to get the Selena Funko from the official sites. I didn't get them from Hot Topic or from the Funko store, which is where they were being sold. So I had to buy them from third-party payers. They were a little bit more expensive, but I was able to get a good price, not what they're selling on eBay. Shame on anybody that's buying multiples of these things to simply share them on eBay, to sell them on eBay, rather. Because, these things should go to Selena fans. Now, I admittedly bought a few of them, several copies, but I want to keep them. I want them. And also I was hoping to be able to do a giveaway later on and give one of these, or maybe I'll do it now. I'll give one of these out. Well, I actually don't remember how many I got, so, we'll see what's in here. But the box is here. I haven't opened it. I just, took off the tape, and I'm really excited. I've obviously seen the pictures, and actually, point of simple trivia is that a long time ago, I started a petition to have Funko give Selena a pop. A long time ago, many years ago. So this is really exciting for me. I have one of my best friends does a lot of with Funko and is a major fan. And so me and him had teamed up asking Funko to do this pop for Selena. I don't think that my petition did anything. Obviously, Selena's popularity is sky high right now, and I think that's what did the Funko. But, I want to believe that I had a little bit of something to do with it. So with no further ado, or whatever the saying is, I'm not good with those, idioms, sayings. I'm gonna open without further ado. That's what it's saying. So here is the package. I'm not gonna bother with, because this isn't like official packaging or anything. So I'm just gonna take it out, and it is the Selena vinyl. This is, which one is this? This is, I think, just the regular one. This is the non-glitter one. This is the regular one, and she does look great. So, one of the really fun things is that this is one of the only Funkos, or very few of the Funkos, that actually put a mouth on them. But I'm gonna open this. I bought 3 of them, and my thinking was that I was going to keep one in the box. I was gonna take one out and put it in my work office, and then one I wanted to give away to a fan. So I'm not the kind of person that just likes to keep stuff in the box. Oops, I'm not even doing a good job of showing you unboxing. So it comes with this packaging, I guess. One of the things that's really cool with the box is that, they use that glitter that kind of looks like her Astrodome suit with the purple. They use the official Selena logo, which I think is really important that they use that. To me, that's how I know that something is official. And I just love, and then here's the little Funko logo. I just love this, that they, Funkos have been so popular. And one of the things that we found out is that this has been one of the most popular releases that they have had. I talked to a lot of people on Twitter who are Funko. Oh my God, oh, there's a thing that says bitty bitty bum bum as you open it. I'm so proud of you, Selena. Now look, and it has little musical notes. She would have been 50 years old, and I think this is amazing. There's also a little official Selena merchandise. I guess they're doing that now. I don't know. I mean, I guess I've seen it. I don't order a lot of merchandise, actually, to be honest. My big collection are magazines, so I don't typically order stuff from the Q Production store. I'm not big into caps and shirts and stuff. Anything that I have is usually has been given to me as a gift by friends. But I love it. I love it. I love this little detail. I love that little detail. I love it. I love it. Oh, it made me want to cry. I just really, really love it. All right. But as I was saying, sorry, I got distracted, was that this has been one of the most popular pops. So when I was talking to people online who are Funko collectors, I would, try to press them and say, well, what would be the best place to do it, to get it? Is there any details? And everybody would say, relax. This isn't gonna, we don't expect this to be a major release. This is not gonna sell out. There's gonna be plenty of restocking options and all of that. They don't know Selena fans. Those Funko people, those Funko collectors, they don't know Selena fans. They don't know that we're gonna buy it immediately because it sells out. MAC Cosmetics taught us that. I mean, the boombox, that bump box, sold out. I mean, everything sells out. Everything Selena sells out. So it does not surprise me at all that it sold out, but it surprised those Funko people. And now they're scrambling to backtrack to saying like, oh yeah, well, we thought there would be a lot more restocks, but I guess it sold out. And I guess that doesn't happen too often with a lot of Funko things. They expected that, some minor celebrity, according to them, is getting a Funko. It's like, no, she's not a minor celebrity. No, her fans are crazy about anything Selena. So back onto the actual doll, I'm gonna take her out of this packaging. The packaging has a little snap. Oh, that's nice. So that you can put it back very easily. I felt like before it was like the thing would pop out, but so let me put this down. Let me put this other box down in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's like a little kind of texture to the Astrodome suit. You can kind of I hope the glitter doesn't come off in my hands. I mean, it's not real glitter. You can kind of see it as a little shimmery, but it's a little bit more like paint shimmery rather than like actual glitter. I believe that the other collection, the one that is so there's a Funko exclusive, Funko store exclusive, which is the No Me Queda Más outfit, and that's what they call the Diamond Edition. And then there's another version of this, which is a Diamond Edition, which is a Hot Topic exclusive. And it seems like, and this isn't it. So this is just a regular one, but that one looks like it has like impregnated like little bit of glitter inside of it, even though this is called, I think, the Glitter Edition. It's a little glittery. It is a little glittery, but not, not very strong like the other ones. This more looks like a gloss, like a nice gloss of the paint rather than, than glitter. The hair is great. It's the appropriate length. I think that's really important. I never liked the hair in the movie for the concert scene. It was just a little too, it wasn't quite as long as Selena had it. This is about the right length. It went down pretty long and it was kind of tussled, like, she danced a lot. She came out with her hair completely pressed down and it was very straight, but then she started dancing and started doing this. And so this is, to me, mid-concert performance rather than like when Selena first came out and her hair was like perfectly styled. And also she rode in the in the carriage, which blew her hair back completely. So there's a few details that I'm just so love that Funko did this. First of all, the shoes are correct. I mean, they should be a little bit more silvery, but Selena did wear silver. Oh no, well, not oh no. But one of the things that bothers me from the movie is that Jennifer Lopez wore platform heels versus what Selena was wearing, which were stilettos. Now, it's a little understandable that this doll would have platform heels because it has to be able to stand, and I think it would be difficult for such a top-heavy article to be able to stand up straight if it didn't have more of a base. So I assume that's why they didn't, the shoes are not the stiletto heels. And if you notice in the movie, Jennifer Lopez wears chunky shoes, which Selena did not wear. She wore stilettos on that night. But there are some, but they are the correct, general look for the shoes that she wore. She spray painted them with silver, and if you go to the museum, you're actually able to see that some of the chips are coming off of the shoes that she wore that night with the Astrodome. But there's some really, really cool little features that they got absolutely right that not even the movie got right. So one of them is this is my favorite. It's the fact that she has her boo-boo. Are you able to see it? Yeah. On her finger that she's pointing out, she has a Band-Aid, which she had on the day of performance. She talks about in an interview that she had a boo-boo, she called it. And so she was wearing a Band-Aid and didn't have her nail there. And I just noticed another detail. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let me finish this story. So she was apparently making dinner for Chris the night before and cut herself while she was cooking. I think that's an amazing story. The fact that, as busy as she was and as much that was going on, she was still making sure that she was, a wife, that she was a partner to Chris, that she wanted to do something nice for him. And, that's a love story. And not then saying that, women are supposed to cook. I mean, I think that anybody who cooks a meal for somebody that they love is, showing you love and gratitude through that. So she has the little Band-Aid, and I don't know if you can tell on this, but she's wearing her pinky ring. She was wearing a pinky ring that night, and they have it in there. I hadn't seen this in the pictures. I think I heard somebody talk about it, but it's right there. It's on her pinky ring. I mean, I'm not pinky, thumb ring, not pinky, thumb ring. And I don't know if you can tell, you can kind of see, it just kind of looks like a little discoloration right here. You can kind of see it. I love that. So obviously, as I mentioned, she has the big red lipstick, which a lot of Funkos don't have lips at all. That's just the style. But they did have lips for Selena because they had to, because, the big red lips, the pronounced red lips were part of the way that she looked, and it would be a lot more difficult to identify that it's Selena without that beautiful smile and those big red lips. Another really important detail is she has a belly button, which Selena did have. I don't know if you know this from the movie, but in the movie, I think Jennifer Lopez's proportions are slightly different. So it goes up a little bit higher on her waistline than it did for Selena, or the other way around. I can't remember, one way or another. But Selena's costume made this nice, this shape, this sort of like diamond shape, because it kind of went down a little bit, and so you could see her belly button. And I believe that for Jennifer Lopez, you couldn't see the belly button, so it's a little bit higher, because I think the proportions of Jennifer Lopez and Selena just are slightly different, and so the costume had to be slightly altered to be able to fit her right. And obviously they have all of the red nail polish that she wore that night. And as I'm turning it here, this is, she had those accents on her costume on both sides, and they added them in. They didn't, take that out. The only thing that I wish that it had is I wish they would have pushed her hair just slightly back to be able to see her earrings for that night that matched the accents on the outfit. But I mean, to me, this is my favorite thing. I'd read about this, I saw it in the pictures. It's that her microphone is stained red. That's another thing that the movie did not, I don't believe that I saw that microphone stained red. So this is not Jennifer Lopez, this is not the movie, this is Selena. This is Selena. This is not the movie version of Selena. They got the thumb ring, the Band-Aid, the red lipstick. The only thing is, like I said, I wish you could see her earrings. That's not really a flaw, because I mean, there were times when you couldn't see Selena's earrings, and then obviously the heels. But I think this has to do with the ability for it to stand. Let's see. It stands. It stands, yeah! I have some Funkos that don't stand. So I'm really, really happy this stands. It's pretty stable for a Funko. I have a Futurama Funko of the character Leela, and she, as if air passes by, she'll fall down. This doesn't look like that will happen to Selena. It's a little heavy. I think it's well constructed, and I think that's also why they give her that stance of being putting out. Not only does she obviously look like she's dancing, but I think it also stabilizes the figurine, which I think is really smart for them to do. And obviously they have the flare bell bottoms, which were part of the outfit, but I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean, that's why wouldn't they? So I'm really, really happy with this. I can't wait to get I did also get the other two. I don't think I'll make a video for those, because I mean, it's the same. Maybe I'll make one for the No Me Queda Más one, since it's a different design, and point out the little details on that. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. I know a lot of you have asked about this Funko, which I've had for a while. So this Funko was custom made. This was not an official Funko. It was a custom Funko that private designers, Funko designers, created for Selena. You see she's a little bit more brown than she is here. I think that's appropriate because in the Astrodome lights, under the Astrodome lights, Selena did look very light skinned. She looked about, more of a cream brown versus in other times she did look a little bit browner, depending on the lighting, just like any other human. But you can see the difference, for example, that she doesn't have lips as is the typical design, whereas this does, and just the difference that makes. And I love this Funko because this is an outfit that I knew that the real Funko wouldn't make an outfit like this. It's very intricate. It has a whole bunch of little just jewels on the costume. It's done perfectly. It was a little pricey because it was not. And what I also love is that her hair is appropriate. I've never opened this one because I only got one, but you can see that the hair is appropriate for the Tejano Music Awards, which is where she performed with this outfit. They tried to do the bun. It's not done perfectly, but I'd say that's a pretty good, especially considering that, just some person made this. Like, I think that's a pretty good Funko. I don't know how they make them. I don't know but there were very few that were sold on Instagram, actually. And I love this Funko. So the box and everything is essentially fake. It's all made. It's all custom made. But they do a good job with how it looks. So I love my Funkos. I love Selena, and I can't wait till my other ones come in because they were third party. They're coming in a little bit late. So, that's all right. I don't mind. I don't know what else. I'm just going to display them. So it's not like I need them for anything. But I'm just really glad that this came before her 50th birthday, that I have this just to kind of maybe put next to the TV until I'm allowed to go back into my office after COVID. But I'm really excited. This is fantastic. And thank you, Funko, for the attention to detail. I love that microphone stained red. I just love that. I love that. When I went to the museum, that is, if you haven't been to the museum, and for those of you that have, I think you'll agree with me that that's one of the most sort of impressive pieces to see her lipstick still on the microphone, because she didn't get a chance to clean it. Suzette will talk about that she did clean her microphone regularly, but she didn't get a chance to clean it, and so it's at the museum with her lipstick still on it. And what's very sad is that the lipstick is fading, and there's nothing you can do about that. But I'm so glad that Funko, paid such close attention to the way that Selena really was that night. That's all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me. I will do this kind of stuff. I've been a little busy, so I haven't put out more videos, but there's a couple of videos that I have in the works, including one taking a look at the album Dreaming of You, and one really breaking down the song No Me Queda Más. Really want to get into her music. And then obviously the Selena series, the second part is coming out, and I will be talking about it. I expect the series is going to be even better than part one. And I want to do a reaction video to the trailer because it got pretty emotional last time. I feel kind of stupid for being that emotional, but I'm sorry, I like it. And then the other things, it's just her eyebrows are really shaped, well to the way that she had them that night. She would change her eyebrows and her makeup, obviously, depending on the outfits, and just, she would change her hair and makeup and costumes, in completely different styles. So I think, and she does move. You can kind of move her a little bit. I think that's, you can't move her. You can move her. Sorry, noticing different things. This is the first time I'm looking at it up close, and I'm really happy. It feels like really good quality material. Funko is known for that, obviously. These are, but like if you were to get one of these for a little kid to play with, maybe, they would snap off or something. But, to have as a display, as a collector's item, this is a pretty good, solid piece. But I don't know who will be able to get their hands on it. Here's what I do know. I will be giving one of these away in my next video because I do have an extra one. I have one that I'm going to display in a box, and I have one that I'm going to give away in my next video. So stay tuned for that. I'll figure out how I'm going to give it. I have no clue. I don't know how to do contours or anything like that. But go ahead and appreciate this as I say goodbye. Aloha.